Now, Borderline is a 2025 comedy thriller that tells the story of how a deranged fan of a famous pop star pulls off a home invasion that results in him manipulating the situation to force her to marry him.
Hey, Ladybug. I miss you a lot.
So, why should you watch this movie? Reason number 1. Source material.
This is breaking news. Right now, we're finding out that police did find this man who had escaped from this mental hospital last Friday.
So this movie is a reimagining of what could have happened if pop star Madonna's Stalker actually got his way.
This is a man that police and investigators say is violent, has violent tendencies, can be highly psychotic.
You see, back in the 90s, Robert Dewey Hoskins served a 10-year prison sentence for stalking and threatening Madonna after being convicted by a jury in 1996. But while institutionalized, he escaped the mental hospital and was later captured. But this movie is a what-if story. What if the guy's plan had gone through, and how might have things turned out?
I am so sorry for leaving, honey.
Get away from me.
And when watching a great movie, you need a great snack. That is why I recommend Yay Nuts. Yay Nuts offer a variety of premium natural nut snacks. So enjoy delicious, nutritious options that fit your healthy lifestyle. Perfect for smart snacking. So savor the delectable, mouth-watering crunch of buttery toffee pecans. So get 10% off your next purchase by using the promo code CEDtalks85 or by clicking the link in the descriptions and in the pinned comments. Reason number 2, Sofia.
Get out of my fucking house!
So pop singer Sofia is our Madonna in this movie. She lives a lavish and rebellious lifestyle. I mean, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And though she's in a relationship with this basketball star named Rhodes, who serves as our Dennis Rodman, she doesn't really love him.
Where do I fit in? How are you ever gonna find anything real?
Real?
Yeah.
What is that even?
He's just in a list of guys of whom she wanted to sleep with.
So that's what this is.
After having a spat about her commitment to him, or lack thereof, she kicks him out of the house just as it's being invaded by Paul. Now, locked out of the house, how will Rhodes save the woman whom he loves? Reason number 3, Paul.
William, tonight is the night. I'm proposing.
So Paul Dewerson is a mentally disturbed man who is madly in love with Sofia, though the two have never met. You see, when Paul and his ex-girlfriend attended a Sofia concert, she was so excited to see the star that she ended up dropping dead. And this broke Paul mentally. Thinking that this was a sign that she and him were meant to be, he continued to stalk her. And on one night, with full intention to marry Sofia, Paul shows up at her doorstep, but she's not there.
Me and Sofia. You know, my girlfriend.
She's not your girlfriend.
Now, after being asked to leave, he holds a knife to his neck, threatening a suicide. But Belle, Sofia's bodyguard, talks him down.
Hey.
Why are you acting this way?
I mean, he's so delusional at one point, he believed that Belle is actually Sofia. So he proposes to him and embraces him. But as they embrace, he stabs Belle in the stomach, leaving him for dead. So it is 6 months that pass by, and Paul has escaped a mental hospital. But this time, he's back to finish the job and marry Sofia and finish their poetic love story.
Okay, guys, that's enough.
Reason number 4, the plan.
Authorities tell us that Paul Dewerson and Penelope Pascal are unarmed, but should be considered extremely dangerous.
With news of Paul's escape, Sofia has her entire home guarded with armed security. But Paul has a plan. With the help of his best friend JH and his personal assistant Penny, they meticulously orchestrate a home invasion.
What's that?
Huh. Leaky pipes, I guess.
How so? They managed to take out all 3 of her armed guards. They kidnapped the head guard's family.
Dad?
May I have that gun, please?
Break another one's neck. Jam a flashlight down the other guy's throat. And they kidnap a pastor.
You put a priest in a box?
Also, they can have Paul's dream wedding to the love of his life, Sofia. Reason number 5, face off. After surviving an attempt on his life, Bale, Sofia's lead security, must get to her home, rescue his family, and keep Sofia safe. But he must first get past JH, Paul's one-eyed childhood best friend.
Don't do this.
Since Paul was the only kid that was nice to him, JH is willing to do Paul's bidding, even murder.
I'm sorry.
And then there's my favorite character, Penny, Paul's personal assistant, who is actually the woman who broke out of the loony bin with him. I mean, she is French and has a sort of unassuming demeanor, but Penny is like the Harley Quinn to Paul's Joker.
I killed someone.
She is violent and will kill whomever stands in his way.
I enjoy this American hat.
So in the end, Borderline was a pretty good movie, but it wasn't perfect. And while 80% of the movie was pulse pounding and neurotic, I feel that the last part of this movie sort of fell flat. But this doesn't stop you from enjoying it. This movie is full of character actors. I mean, it's pretty much carried by Paul's actor, Ray Nicholson. Yes, Jack's son. Who is as unhinged as his dad was in many movies and really does insane very well.
Hi, Abby. Kids.
So hear me out. Now, I'm not saying that he's James Gunn's Joker, but I'm just saying, DCU, look at your boy.
What a night.
Then there's Alba Baptista, who plays Penny. Not only is she insanely gorgeous, but she does crazy very well.
Are you okay?
I mean, it's really hard to upstage Samara Weaving, but she does so with a flawless performance. And if you love this movie, I'm telling you, she's going to be the reason you stick around.
With honesty, I thought you would be more beautiful. Yes, it's a big disappointment for me.
And while you're at it, be sure to stay around for she and Samara's catfight. I mean, it's chaotic, sexy, and brutal. And yes, I highly recommend this movie. And until next time, when CEDtalks horror.
I love you.